Adapting Dune was never going to be an easy task for director Denis Villeneuve. In order to do justice to Frank Herbert's sci-fi epic, the filmmaker was adamant that the story would have to be split across 2 films. Legendary and Warner Brothers agreed, but they thought it best to see the public's response first before greenlighting production on the sequel. Due to the global health crisis that would cripple the exhibition industry, the prospect of a sequel was never a sure thing. After several delays and one of the most unusual release strategies to date, it is now official that Dune Part 2 is happening. The first film surpassed expectations despite the gradual release overseas and the simultaneous domestic premiere in theaters and on HBO Max streaming. The film has accumulated just over $223 million at the global box office, along with strong viewership on HBO Max. The response to Denis Villeneuve's film has been mostly positive by both critics and audiences, with the majority of viewers eager for more. And yet it is still only the beginning, as there are still some markets where Dune has yet to be released theatrically, and the film itself has strong rewatchability. There is no denying that Dune Part 1 has been a critical and commercial success. It would have made no sense if Part 2 wasn't given the green light. While Dune fans and general audiences alike can breathe a sigh of relief that the story of Dune will have its conclusion. On October 26th, in an article by Deadline, it was confirmed that the sequel is planned for an exclusive theatrical release in October of 2023. As stated by Toby Emmerich, chairman of the Warner Brothers Picture Group, who said, quote, "Denis Villeneuve has crafted a film that is both visually extraordinary and emotionally transporting, as evidenced by its global success both critically and at the box office. We are thrilled to continue on this journey with Denis and his cast and crew and our partners at Legendary, and can't wait to bring the next chapter of this epic tale to theaters in October 2023. The sequel will see a continuation of the collaboration with Legendary Pictures, who will be covering 80% of the sequel's production costs, with Warner Brothers covering the rest and handling the distribution. Legendary issued their own announcement saying, quote, "Legendary is pleased to officially move forward with Dune Part 2, once again based on the amazing books written by Frank Herbert. We would not have gotten to this point without the extraordinary vision of Denis and the amazing work of his talented crew, the writers, our stellar cast, our partners at Warner Brothers, and of course, the fans. Here's to more Dune." Denis Villeneuve also released his own statement in reaction to this exciting news, saying, quote, "I just received news from Legendary that we are officially moving forward with Dune Part 2. It was a dream of mine to adapt Frank Herbert's Dune, and I have the fans, the cast and crew, Legendary and Warner Brothers to thank for supporting this dream. This is only the beginning." I am so glad that Villeneuve will be able to finish what he started. I am also hoping that some of the elements that weren't expounded on much in the first film will be featured more in the sequel. This is something that the director commented on in a recent interview with Twitter Movies. He noted that the very reason he preferred a 2-film adaptation was that there were so many elements that he loved that he wanted to bring to the screen, but there were some of them that he decided to keep for the second part. He specifically referenced the Mentat world, which many fans, including myself, were surprised by the lack of explanation regarding their various functions in the first film. The director confirmed that this particular aspect of this universe will be explored more in the second part if such a thing happens. Now that this is confirmed, I'm curious as to what else Villeneuve intends to explore further in the sequel. It certainly will be a very dynamic, action-packed, yet cerebral film, and I'm so excited to see how this amazing cast and crew tackles Part 2 of this epic tale. Now, without the uncertainty looming over the director of whether he will be able to finish his dream project or not, I'm even more excited to see his vision for Part 2. He has previously stated in an interview with Screen Rant that the sequel will be an opportunity to have much more fun, and in a way, it will be more cinematic. But I'm curious to know what you think about this announcement. What would you like to see more of in Dune Part 2? Are there any particular scenes from the book that you're especially looking forward to? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe for more Dune and other sci-fi and fantasy news and lore. Thank you all so much for your support, and as always, have a very nerdy day.